Hi, I'm Chad Carnahan. I'm a candidate for Texas House District 112 against Angie Chin Button. We've got plenty of issues plaguing Texas right now. We've got problems with elections, the border, property taxes, energy blackouts, cost of living. What I want to suggest to you is that there's one bigger issue that sits above all the rest of those, and it's the primary reason that we're having so much trouble dealing with the problems that plague us. I call that issue corporatism. Now, let me try to explain. Texas is meant to be governed by a citizen legislature. Texans have always believed that the less government you have to bother you, the better things are going to be. And so our legislature meets for only 90 days every second year. And by the same token, we pay our legislators very little. All the way up to the lieutenant governor, they only make $800 a month. And the problem with this is that Texas has now become the most significant state in the country. Last year, Texas spent over $360 billion, and that doesn't include the money that was spent by your county, your city, and your school districts. So a lot of money going around in Texas. Now, because our representatives now oversee hundreds of billions of dollars, there's a lot of money spent to decide elections. According to transparencytexas.org, the cost for a state representative who runs for re-election every 2 years, the cost of running an election for state representative is now over $400,000. So that's $400,000 you got to raise every 24 months to maintain a job that pays you $800 a month. How does that work? Well, it works because wealthy people and wealthy organizations provide the money to fill that gap. And in return, those people and organizations want to see their priorities as opposed to the priorities of the people in the district the representative serves. And so your representatives have a tough decision. Who do they work for? Is it the people that elected them or the people that make it possible for them to maintain their position? And so this is how corporatist government has emerged as a threat to our citizen legislature. On the Democrat side, you have these big influences like the trial lawyers, like the casinos, like the teachers' unions that they have to bow to. On the Republican side, you have these deceptively named organizations, political organizations like Texans for Lawsuit Reform and Associated Republicans of Texas. And the point here is that it's less and less about Democrat, Republican, less and less about left and right, and more about top and bottom, with the top being the wealthy and the powerful, and the bottom being the rest of us. And so that's the challenge that we have in Texas government right now. Now, don't misunderstand through all this. We love our Texas corporations. Okay, we love our job creators. But we, the people, have to maintain a seat at the table. And so we have to confront corporatism if we're going to be able to solve our more pressing problems. Now, we can fix this. See, even though those guys have the money, we have the numbers. And so, for starters, we're going to have to pay our legislators more. We're just going to have to. But more importantly, what we have to do is we have to institute transparency on a scale that enables us to see how and where these powerful interests are manipulating our state government. And we can do that. That's what I intend to do as your state representative. And I'm going to need your support and your suggestions to make it all happen. So you can follow me at chadcarnahan.com, or you can just look for Chad Carnahan, Texas on any of the social media platforms. All right. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. God bless.